Hello, Thomas here, Angel Fire Knives. And here we are, Friday afternoon. You made it through the week. Congratulations. Good job, I'm proud of you. So, I got some updates. I don't really have a whole lot to show you today because most of the stuff is in. Well, okay, so I heat treated 16 stainless steel blades today, 16 karambits this morning. They are in the cryo at the moment, so I don't have those to show you. Along with those, I'm gonna have I'll have a couple of those available, and then I will have, I don't know, one or two of these available, budget backup blades. These come all black, Duracoated, both sides, double-edged, all black, Duracoated, epoxy infused, black paracord wrapped handle and a sheath with a Tech-Lock attachment. So I'll have these, two or three of these available, along with two or three of the OG Death Adders, and then probably two or three Sidewinders. And I haven't had any Sidewinders available since right before Blade Show, Blade West. So that was September's the last time I had any of those. Big T, what's up, buddy? Dude, that Purple Punch, man, this stuff smelled just like grape soda when I cracked it open. Thanks, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, I tried a couple of the dabs, and then I rolled this sucker, and then I came out here and jumped on live. But yeah, man, since you said something about that, man, that would fit right on that sucker. Look at it, there's plenty of room. There's more than enough room on there. That would make a nice knife. I may do that instead of carbon fiber. So that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think I might do that instead of carbon fiber. The other pieces were nice too. I got those put up though. Walrus and the blue stag is up too. Put that stuff up. Yeah, somebody will want it. Once I get it all together, somebody's gonna jump on it, and yeah, they're gonna somebody's gonna happily pay the price I'm gonna have on it once they see this. Especially the people like the older school, people like the older school stuff, like the natural materials. They'll and Bowie knives. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice piece. So, oh, here's a sheath. I got your Arkansas toothpick. I'm working on the sheath. If you want a felt line sheath, I need to attach this. So you're all just do a scabbard like you did the sword. No, no shit. You're funny, dude. I love you, buddy. You're funny. Yeah, that's a badass. The fucking shank there is actually left-handed. So this billet came from Michael Hassel. He's here on YouTube. He's on Facebook too. I don't know about Instagram. Probably Instagram. But I spoke with him today. He's supposed to be sending me some San Mai billets. And I guess he made up a bunch of San Mai this past week. And so yeah, they're different size billets. He said some of them are really big, some of them are thicker, some of them are thinner. So we'll see. Yeah, this definitely came out legit. And you got all copper fittings. Copper went up. So this much copper on here, man. Especially like copper ever skyrockets. You got pretty valuable. You got a lot of copper on there. Valuable piece. This piece of Sandbar Stag was donated by Jay Nielsen. The billet was donated by Michael Hassel. The build was put together by me. Proceeds benefited victims of the flood in Texas last year. I think it was about this time last year. Maybe a little bit later in the year. I think it was about this time. I don't know. Maybe in April. I don't remember. What's up, dog? My old dog come wandering up. I got 2 dogs. I got one that's really old. She's like 16 years old. And then I got Floki. He's 6 years old, but you'd think he's 6 months old, the way he acts, little fucker. So anyway, yeah, I got a lot more fancy steel. I also bought 11 pounds of Damascus from a maker that's retiring. And it's Alabama Damascus. It's actually being shipped from a Alabama maker. So we'll have lots of Damascus. Some of it's thick too. What I'm thinking I'm going to be doing is, because it's such a big, thick, wide billet, I'm going to cut it down in strips and I'll forge it out a little bit. So we should be able to get some really cool pieces. Maybe some like EDC size dagger and buoy sets. I don't know. Maybe some backup blade sets. I feel like some sets would be appropriate with all the stuff I'm getting. So yeah, this summer I'll be able to be busting out this Damascus, which would be a good time to be doing Damascus because I'm in Colorado, and during the winter it gets cold as fuck, and you really need your acid for etching to be above, like, it needs to be warm. It's got to be warm. So summertime's great, right? So you just drop it in the acid, you don't have to worry about it. Here during the winter when I do acid etches on Damascus, what's up, Christopher? How you doing, buddy? Hey, Christopher, I got your package together. I didn't get the label done in time to do I do live. But I'll have your package going out tomorrow morning. You got 4 pieces. You got your quick draw, stag handled, broken feather. You got your pocket carry, coffin nail. You got your pocket carry, the badass Tonto, and then the pocket carry Kiridashi. All going out tomorrow morning. It's funny, I can remember all the different knives and everything, but I rarely remember motherfuckers' names. Names elude me. Knives, I got them. Yeah, no problem. No problem. We'll get your broken feathers out as soon as I can. So I made an executive decision, Christopher. I'm gonna, Big Tim sent me this fucking huge, gorgeous piece of stag. Amber dyed, obviously. Whitetail, right? Because it's got the heavier, it's got that pith there. Looks like whitetail to me. So I'm gonna check this out. Check this out. This is what I'm gonna do instead of carbon fiber. I'm gonna slap this sucker on. Plus, it's gonna take me a lot less time to do it, right? The carbon fiber, I gotta sand. You know, I'd be doing it like I did yours. You know, I would have to. You got the flats and then the angles. You gotta sand and polish them, get them all look nice. Then if I wanted texture, I'd have to go back and texture the stag. Right? I just gotta process the stag, and then pin it on, epoxy pin it on, and then sand down the fucking pins, and then polish it, and it's golden. Right? It's done. So I'll be able to. Doing the stag, I'll be able to finish it in a lot less time. So, I think I made the executive decision to go this route. I hope all my board members are okay with that. Fuck. We'll have some budget-friendly blades coming out. I got 3 of these. Budget backup blades. They'll be double-edged, uh, Duracoated black, double-edged, razor sharp with epoxy-infused black paracord wrap. And they will also include Kydex sheath with Tech-Lock, and they'll be just over $100. Like just over 100. I think about $107 is what I got. What I can do them. And then I will have some. I'm gonna go ahead and do like 3 of the OG Death Adder karambits. I'm gonna put those up before the show, and at least 2 sidewinders. And sidewinders and the Death Adders I haven't had since like last summer. Like I haven't had any available because of the getting steel, getting affordable stainless steel. So with that being said, I did find some 154 CM. I just haven't bought it yet because I'm not there yet. But I will here probably this upcoming week. I'll probably pick up that a sheet of 154 CM. So I'll have everything, all my models, as far as like the karambits and backup blades. I'll have all my models back in stock, 154 CM, and yeah. So I'll have some of these guys. I know people have been asking about the Emperors. I'll have these. I have the Raptors. I'll have the Raptors. I'll have the Persians, which is a smaller version of this. And then I'll also have drop point, just a single edge drop point. That's like the only knife I can think of that I make that is just, I make just single edged. Pretty much everything else is double edged. I might make 1 or 2 every now and then single edge. But yeah, so I got that stuff. Oh, here. There's OG Death Adders. Minus the serrations. They won't have these serrations on them. I'll ground that shit off. So yeah, I'll have probably about 3 of these available. I'll do 1 or 2 wrapped, and then Big Tim talked me into busting out the Chatoyant carbon fiber dichrolam mixture, the really fancy stuff. Hold on, I'll show you. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Wait, you want to see this? Okay. I got some of this. I'm thinking about doing a purple one with like a polished blade. Maybe. But definitely gonna bust out some of this and this. So I will have a couple available in this fancy stuff. And I guarantee you won't be able to get a knife like that with this materials from anybody else. Not just like right off the bat like that. You might be able to find like a resale, because there have been knives made with this material, and I've made knives with it before. You like the blue one better? The top one? Yeah, there have been knives made with it, but not many. I've made a few. And in addition, the ones that I'm going to use this stuff on, I'll probably be bluing the blade, hot bluing the blade, so it'll match. This blue green matches it pretty well. All right, Big Tim, I got you, buddy. 10-4. Yeah, and I'm gonna get, once I get a little more once I sell some of this stuff, some knives with this stuff on it. I will get some that's red, and I think it's mostly red with black. So I'll get some of that. But yeah, this stuff isn't cheap. It's made by John Blasey, and it's usually like, dude makes guitars out of it. He's also, I've seen him do coffee tables, like fancy Art Deco shit. Like, he does some pretty fancy stuff. So this stuff's gonna be fire. It's gonna be badass. I don't know. I might use this on a backup blade. I hadn't decided yet. Unless somebody like messages me and is like, hey, yeah, I want that on fucking OG Death Adder, which is this one. If you want, I will do that. Otherwise, I may save it for one of the backup blades I got coming out. So yeah, this is cool stuff. This is really nice stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and once those are out of the temper, I'm gonna go ahead and do some stuff that can't be undone. I'm gonna chop up some expensive pieces of material. Cool. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot today, right? Like I said, most of the stuff's kind of, everything I had's like done, it's been like shipped out. The spinner pirate buoy sold. Although I do have one. This guy said he wanted one with no handles. He hadn't paid for it yet. So if he didn't pay for it in the next few days, next day or two, I'll probably slap a handle on it and put it up for sale. So, but this is, I'm pretty excited about doing this now. I just got this piece in just a little while ago. With that fucking California bud. California infused bud. But yeah, that's gonna be a badass piece. And I got some other pieces, some necklaces, some pendants, I should say, coming out. Yeah, dude, I'm stoked too. Because like I said, I was gonna do carbon fiber, but this is actually gonna be, I think, make a lot cooler piece, a lot more eye-catching piece, and it's gonna take me less time. And this close to Blade Show, I'm not panicked, but I'm running out of time. Plus, you know, I spend time with the family too. I don't necessarily, like during the day, I gotta spend time with the girls, help out the wife. Because here in the Badlands, it's just us. We don't have any family or fucking any friends even here. Let's go. We're going to be moving soon. Like real soon. The ball's rolling. Angel Fire Knives is going to be getting a fucking nice shop here real soon. You want the purple and white one? Alright. Alright, gotcha, buddy. I gotcha. Yeah, and I'll make sure I save the, I'll save enough of this for something for you. Yeah, definitely. I got you. Now I'm gonna get some of that red stuff too. The red stuff like red and black. That stuff would be really killer too. Especially on a black blade. This stuff will all go on a blued blade. This one I'll do a high polish on the blade for you. I think this will be this will look best with the high polished blade. And you can see there's just enough room. I can get two scales, you know, one set of scales out of there. You're going to be kind of reversed. Instead of matched set, you'll be getting a reverse set. But this was like a sample that John sent me, so it was like an extra. Which I'm thankful because this shit was expensive. Like, you wouldn't believe, but there's only one dude, there's only one place to get this, and like, this was all that was available, so I actually got a good deal on it, if you look at the big picture. It's just not cheap, but it's a handmade material, too. Check it out, it's got carbon fiber and dichrolum, and then resin on top. So yeah, this is a handmade material from just a dude that works out of his shop like me, so I didn't mind paying him what he asked for it. Just like I said, it's not cheap. But yeah, it's cool. Super stoked. Yeah, I'm glad you talked me into cracking this stuff open. Yeah, like I said, there's just enough on there. I'll show you. I guess it'd be like, bam. Maybe. Like this. Yeah, that's what I did. So yeah. Plenty of room. I can get one set of scales out of there for you. It'd be fancy too. Let's see. I still got yeah, that should work. I got some the translucent Kydex for you too. I know it's dirty right now, but it's Kydex, so it cleans up. That's just WD-40 and shop dust. Oh, I actually got another chunk too. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty legit. Yeah, that'll be fun to do. And like I said, I'll have 3 of these available. Budget backup blades. Let's see, Tony Cole. Let's see this. Tony Cole, you ever used the walrus ivory on a karambit? Yes, I have. I've made for actually Big T on who's on here. I know I've done at least 2 karambits with walrus ivory. I've done a couple of backup blades with the walrus ivory. Yeah, Big T got a match set. Yeah, that was 100% custom. Yeah, no water jet on that one. But yeah. And I've got, I mean, if you want something with walrus ivory, dude, just shoot me an email. You got my email. We can chat about it and figure out exactly what you want to get and work out a good price for you. But yeah, for sure. For sure. Tim just sent another chunk. This one will be fun. I know I keep showing this one off because I want to do this one. And I can start this one tomorrow, maybe tonight. Maybe start this one tonight or tomorrow. Oh yeah, you do have that mammoth too. Yeah, that was the mammoth on the Chad Nichols Peacow. Yep. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of them because I haven't done a lot of walrus ivory, but I have done a few. Anybody get any more questions? Blade Show. We're gonna be at Blade Show, Texas, here in a couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of days. It seems like it's gonna feel like a couple of days. That shit's gonna sneak up on me. Oh, that reminds me, I need to talk to my lawyer about some stuff. Yeah, looking forward to doing these. Mayor, I don't think the mayor's on here yet. I didn't see him say anything. But I got one of these in line for the mayor, and it'll have blue stag. That'd be cool. That'd be cool, man. Doing a blue one and a amber. That would be a nice set to have. Might have to make the mayor a deal on it. What's up, dog? My other dog showed up. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Say hi to everybody. Man, it's cold and windy out there. Our weather overlords sent us some crappy weather. Let's see. Oh, you're saving up. Cool. Well, man, Tony, whenever you want to talk about something and you can always email me and I can give you a price. That doesn't mean if I give you a price, that doesn't mean you have to buy that right then either. You can change your mind and you can think about it or you can save up for it. So yeah. Yeah, he's a English Bull Terror, is what he is. English Bull Terror. Nah, he's cool. He's just crazy. Yeah, he's an English Bull Terrier. He's got a lot of energy. He's very tenacious. He's got some quirks. He's very quirky. I had pit bulls my whole life, and well, I've had like Rottweilers. I had a few other dogs, breeds of dogs, but mostly pit bulls. And when I got him, I figured he would be kind of like a pit bull. It's a bull terrier. He ain't nothing like a pit bull. Man, when he was a puppy, we called him the what do we call him? The piranha polar bear piglet, because that's what he acted like. He acted like he was a piranha polar bear piglet. Yeah, Spuds McKenzie. Yeah, Spuds McKenzie was a female dog, so she was a lot more chill. Apparently, like, I don't know. They're pretty rowdy dogs. They're fucking rowdy. They're rowdy dogs. And he's smart, but he's rowdy. He gets carried away sometimes. Amber stag, and then I'll do a blue stag. Wish I could show you all this guy again. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot today. I'm kind of in between. Like, all my finished projects have been packaged and shipped, or will be being shipped out. I got a bunch of Damascus coming though. I've got 11 pounds of Alabama Damascus, and I don't know how much Michael Hasselt is sending me, but he said it was a handful of billets. So I imagine 4 or 5, maybe 6. He sent me 3 last time. So, and this being one of them. This was one of the Michael Hasselt's billet. The Amber Stag, I'm going to put on that, this knife. It will be available. But the Amber Stag itself is going on this knife, buddy. But I do have more Amber Stag. This isn't the only piece I have. I do have more. Like, what are you interested in, Christopher? What do you want? You want a Bowie? You want a Damascus Bowie? Dude, I've got Big Tim sent me some stainless steel, 300 series stainless steel. I could forge you out a guard. I'm about to make him a Bowie knife with. Dude, quit licking. My dog's licking the stand. Dude, I was gonna make Big Tim. I have this Damascus billet, feather Damascus, so I'm gonna use that 300 series stainless steel to forge him out a guard and a pommel, or maybe D guard. I think we decided to go D guard, so I'm gonna do a D guard, and I got that black stag. So yeah, if you want something like that, let me know. You know I got you, buddy. Whatever you want, I got you. You know that. This is badass. I've got a smaller piece, and this is a project probably for the summertime, because this is apparently going to be the summer of Damascus. So I'm going to make a miniature version of this. Big Tim sent me this Baker Forge billet. It's going to be perfect for this. So I'm gonna make a miniature version. This will be all machined out and everything. This is one I forged when I was forging. I originally forged this one for this guy, but then I decided to go like this instead of like this. So I have this. Dude, I think I lost Christopher. Or his dog. Christopher got a new dog. Fucking fur missile. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna make a smaller version of this with this. But yeah, like I said, I've got lots of 304. Big Tim sent me 304 stainless, so I'll be forging out some guards, some spacers, pommels, some D guards. And I got, like I said, I got all this Damascus coming. I don't know how much it is. I got 11 pounds on one shipment. I don't know how much the other shipment is. Yeah, Christopher, let me know if you want something fancy. Let me know. I know already gonna do that Tonto for you. I got the blade right here. It's all ugly right now. Don't judge it. Don't judge this. This is like a diamond in the rough. So I got your Tonto. But yeah, if you want cowboy stuff, I'm gonna do some cowboy stuff for sure. Let's see. Right on, Big Tim. But yeah, Christopher, just shoot me a text. Yeah, just text me, dude. I'll be sending you your tracking tomorrow anyway. Yeah, this is a badass knife. Ended up being a left-handed knife though. That's why, see, I wasn't gonna say anything. But so this piece was donated by Jay Nielsen along with this, right? And I end up going a different direction and donating money for this piece anyway. So anyway, this one's my piece, so it's extra, so left over. But yeah, so Jay Nielsen donated this, and it's like once I got it, it's like I realized why he donated it. It's the way it made out. It fits in your left hand, so it's a left-handed piece. Made a left-handed knife, just the way it is, the way it curves. I mean, obviously you can use it in your right hand, and it's functional, but man, it don't feel right. It don't feel right. It goes in your left hand. Big Tim, when you get it, you'll see what I mean. So yeah, that's a badass sucker. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna make a smaller guy. I already know who's gonna scoop it up too. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, it's small, but it's a nice piece. Sandbar stag, fucking solid. And that's a nice chunk of copper. I'll machine it out though, and then have a little spacer. There would be a copper spacer or two. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll be etching. I'll be acid etching this one. Well, not acid etching, coffee etching this one here pretty soon. Yeah. It's gonna be a good companion for this one, definitely. So I have a feeling Michael Hasselt sent me. He said he's going to send me some San Mai billets. So I'm having and I'm just assuming this. I'm guessing. I haven't seen the material yet, but this piece was from Triple H, and obviously I need to etch it again. But if you look closely, you can kind of see the random pattern, and then you see the core steel up underneath. You know, it's the shiny steel along the edge. I have a feeling that Michael Hasselt's San Mai will look similar to this. This was one I made about like 10 years ago when my wife and I got married. We exchanged knives as well as rings. I don't wear a ring or jewelry because of my occupation. Spartans, what's your occupation? My occupation is too, like, I don't wear watches. My shit's rough. I'm rough on stuff like that. So I don't wear rings or watches. But she got a knife and I got a knife. Thanks, man. This was the knife she commissioned me to make for her, for me. And I made her a knife too. She's got a knife. She got a Tonto, and the handle is epoxy resin with like the mesh, like the aluminum mesh in it. Kind of wild looking knife. So yeah, I'll be throwing. Oh, this is Damascus too. The frame, stainless steel pins. Like I said, I made this one a long time ago. I would have made it a little bit different had I made it now. But I mean, you learn a lot of stuff. I've learned a lot of shit over the years, and like, I don't know, your tastes change a little bit as time goes on. I mean, it's a cool knife. I won't ever get rid of it. It's one of my favorites, definitely. But I'm just saying, if I was to make it today, I would have done it a little bit different, and that's cool. Oh, this is nickel silver guard, nickel silver spacer. Back then, I used nickel silver instead of stainless steel. The stainless steel pins, though. Yeah, nowadays I would just use stainless steel. For one, it's more cost effective, and two, when you polish it, you don't have to polish it again. Nickel silver, you got to polish. It's like brass; it tarnishes. So yeah, you know, like I said, stainless steel for a piece like this, you polish it once and that's it, unless it gets beat up or something. But yeah, I'm gonna do an etch on this here real soon. And we got Blade Show coming up. I will be there. Angel Fire Knives will be there. Blade Show, Texas. If y'all in Texas, you should come check out the show. If you're, I think it's Fort Worth. I hadn't even looked up exactly where it's at. I need to take care of some business like that. But I'll be there. Or if you're not going to be able to, not in the area and won't be able to make it, I'm going to do a live. I'll do a live or two while I'm there. And I'll post a lot of stuff. And you know, there'll be a lot of stuff coming out of it. Blade Show Texas is bigger than Blade Show West. And but not as big as Atlanta. Apparently Atlanta's huge as far as the show. Well, as far as the town too, but I think Texas is. I'm not gonna do it. Blade Show Atlanta. That's like Blade Show Atlanta's in fucking March, and then May I wouldn't have any time to make inventory. Not enough. Not anything good. Like I'd be able to make some lower end stuff, but nothing like, no time to make any fancy shit and fill my orders. So I won't be doing Blade Show Atlanta, not this year, but I will be in Texas. So if you're mad at me and you want to come kick my ass, come find me there. I'll be in the parking lot after the show. Thanks, Christopher. I appreciate your support and your friendship, for sure. So yeah, that's about what I got for y'all today. This is Friday, isn't it? Shit. Good show. We're gonna go burn one and then go hang out with the kiddos. I'll be back on tomorrow, Saturday. Actually, I'll probably be on a little bit earlier, probably about 3 Colorado time. So 2 if you're on the West Coast, 1 if you're Texas, noon if you're way over there, I suppose. Hey man, you have a good evening. I hope y'all have a good evening. And like I said, I'll be back on tomorrow afternoon. It'll be a little bit earlier though. So y'all be cool, stay safe, and I'll holler at you then.